Good morning and happy Harness Your Hump Day. I'm Tom Harness, owner and president of Harness Digital Marketing. Every Wednesday, we bring these Harness Your Hump Days, hopefully to motivate you, inspire you to get on the digital platform, whether that's social media, email marketing, optimizing your WordPress website, or just straight consulting with you and your business and organization. I hope everybody is off to a wonderful morning. I was able to get my workout in. I'm back at the gym. Gym's been open now for 3 weeks. I go to John A. Logan College Fitness Center. And I think it's always important to start the day off getting all the stress out. So that way there's no opportunity for stress to get in. So we start out. Good morning, Jen. How are you today? You have been busy. Good morning, Susan. I want to thank everybody for joining in this morning. And like I said, I hope you are enjoying your first, second, third, fourth, fifth cup of coffee. Today, we are going to be talking a little bit old school, things I've talked about before, but I'm going to try to bring it up to date. And that is, show me the numbers. If you are a Jerry Maguire fan, back in the day, it was show me the money. But today, it's show me the numbers. Good morning, Trish. I hope you are doing very well, and I hope your community is doing very well. Lots of stuff going on in your community. So we're going to talk about showing the numbers. 3 things. So when I talk to a lot of businesses, many of them say, good morning, Andy, Andrew. Man, everybody's up bright and early today. Did you guys go to the gym? All right. So we get focused on businesses that allow us to not understand why are we on the social media bandwagon. So there's things that you need to remember when you're working with either a third party or internally with your own team. And those are 3 areas that we're going to talk about today. Now, they should not be the only focus. I'm going to tell you straight up right here and right now that you have got to get a presence on social media. And I'll equate it back to something that many of you might understand that have been in business for a long time. You were told to put an ad in the newspaper, the Yellow Pages, right? And that's because the phone book went out to everybody. Good morning, Mark. And you needed to be there. Well, here's the deal. This little device right here, you can't go anywhere without someone being on that looking down. Hell, many times they're in the car doing it and they're driving. And I might be guilty sometimes of that as well. Don't tell anybody. So whether you're in a lobby, whether you're waiting to get your car fixed, whatever it might be, people are on this platform. Now, being on it and just dabbling in it, that's okay. First and foremost, I'll tell you, please, if you're a business and you're not on social media platforms, get on it. If anything, claim your business name, keep it consistent across all platforms, the name, and get on there, right? Just get it, claim it. Next thing I will tell you is you've got to have content. We've talked about this in previous Harness Your Hump Days. You've got to have content going out and varying that. And there's some great videos in the Harness Your Hump Day that you can check out in our playlist. But for today, I want to talk about 3 areas. First, reach. What does reach really mean? Reach is when you post content on any platform, Facebook, Instagram, Instagram stories, Facebook stories, Twitter, whatever it might be, video, images, picture. How many people are actually seeing that, right? That is the important part. This is also what I call the billboard effect, right? Many of you, some business owners are like 100%, they want to be on a billboard, right? For whatever reason, they want the billboard. That's great. What are they looking for? They're looking for everybody moving by that billboard and looking at it consistently over and over, repetition. Well, that's what you need to think about when you're thinking about reach with your content. How many people are seeing it? Now, some good numbers to think of is if you have a Facebook page and you have, I'll keep the math simple since I like it simple. If you have 1,000 followers organically, meaning without pay, without any type of influence on your pocket budget, if you have 1,000 followers, you should get 10 to 20% organic reach on your content going out on Facebook. That means that you should have reach of 100 to 200. If it's lower than that, you need to start looking at adjusting your content. And when I say lower, consistently lower. If it's consistently below that threshold, you need to change and adapt your content, whether that's time of day when you're posting, frequency, a lot of people overpost, and then, or the types. Maybe you're just doing too many images. Maybe you're just doing too much text. So if you're getting over that, kudos to you. Now get a baseline and see what your average organic is. So if it's 500, then that's a good number. Make sure you stay there and above. With Instagram, with Twitter, all those, you can get analytics on the back end and look at. The reason I tell you to look at these and be conscious of them is because I don't want you wasting your time on platforms or content that's just not hitting home and working. Adjust that. And it's important because your time as a business owner or an organization is very valuable. You should not be putting time into a video that's amazing that only 2 people see. Now, with that being said, I've also said we need to start putting content out so it is for at least that 1 person or 2 person. But that's a lot, right? That's a lot of time and effort to put in for just 1 to 2 people to see. So, 1, reach. Number 2, engagement. All right, it's one thing to get them to see it. It's another to get them to engage. And what do I mean by engage? They're either sharing it because they love it, it's funny, it's hilarious, it's informational, or they actually reply as a comment and give you feedback. Now, as a consumer, the best thing that we can do to support businesses and organizations is comment and engage that way and share content. Now, it needs to be authentic. It's hard when we're like, share this, share this, share this. You've got to create content that's authentic and real that people want to share, that they want to share that content with other people, the people in their network, right? So engagement is very, very important, and it needs to be authentic. And it's okay starting out if you ask your friends and some family, hey, will you help me get started? Because a lot of times people don't want to be the first one. And sometimes, depending on the content, they're very scared to be the first one to comment or post or share. Now, along with this engagement is something that a lot of us have heard of, and it's called clickbait. Now, if you really look at the time of right now and what's getting engagement and what's getting shared, not a lot of positive stuff. A lot of it is more shaming and negative, and that's not what we were looking for. I'm going to tell you straight up as a business owner, that's not what I'm looking for. Now, we all have our due diligence and our rights to share information and step up and speak out, but there comes a responsibility with that. And as a business owner, you have to be very careful of what that is and what you stand for. Obviously, I'm all in with America. I'm very patriotic. I love our flag. I never want to see anything bad happen to the flag, but at the same time, I'm very respectful of other people's views and understandings, but I make it very clear where I stand. And I don't shame, and I don't try to be disrespectful. I do get very passionate at times, but other than that, when you're trying to just get people to click and engage, that's wrong. That's the wrong motive. That's not what you should be working on. You shouldn't just get the engagement by putting out things just to get people riled up. Not good. And I definitely don't support that, and we don't do that for our clients at all. That's not how we roll at Harness Digital Marketing. So be conscious of engagement and make sure that when you do put content out there, it represents your brand well and it represents your voice. Number 3, follow growth. Okay. Oh my goodness, this drives me crazy sometimes. And yes, I buy into it as well sometimes. I've been much better about it. We get obsessed with how many followers people have. I can't go around, I can hear this with my daughter and some of my friends who have teenagers, and mostly they have girls, so I can't say that the boys get caught up in this, but I have noticed it with girls. How many followers do they have? I have this many followers. It's not about the number of followers 100%. Yes, does the number validate who you are and if you are important? Yes, in today's standards, absolutely. But here's what you have to remember, is that the followers need to represent your business as well. And they need to at least be potential clients. And I would say at least, man, out of your followers, you should really be shooting for about 30 to 50% of them need to be actual people that are buyers. We want them to be 100%, but that's unrealistic, okay? So when you're looking at your numbers, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, please build those numbers, have goals, don't focus on them. Obviously, the more followers you have, right? The more followers you have, the more potential you have to be seen by their followers, right? The great pyramid scheme of Facebook that I had a podcast and a Facebook Live about. So follow the growth, but don't become obsessed with it. Now, reach, engagement, and follow growth. I have a bonus for you. Those of you that are still here and you're still listening, I have a bonus for you. Really look at your followers. Take some time. Instagram's a really good one. Facebook's a good one. Really take the time to look at those followers, okay? Look at those followers and see if they are representative of who you are marketing to. And if you want and you need to start shifting some of your hashtags. You need to start shifting some of your paid campaigns towards the people that would be in your market. The only reason I tell you that is it's great to have 1 million followers if that's what you're really obtaining. But if only 100, well, I'll be a bit optimistic. If only 100,000 of them, which would still be good, if only 100,000 of them were really potential clients or people you could sell to, what's the point of the other 900,000, right? So I look at things a little bit differently. There's value in the numbers, but don't focus on it, okay? All right, let's see if there's any questions. Let me pull up here real quick. I get sidetracked a lot of times. Good morning, Elizabeth. What's the trick to Instagram? I get no engagement whatsoever. I know it's a huge platform. Okay, so Elizabeth, it could be a couple of things. And if I remember or you send it to me, I'll look at your Instagram account. Instagram is really hashtag driven. So having a list of 25 hashtags for regional would be amazing. Kevin, good morning. Sorry, I haven't seen Kevin in a while. Good morning, buddy. Hope you're doing well. It's really hashtag driven, Elizabeth, and you need to make sure that you have local, regional hashtags that you can utilize and the content. Maybe the content's just not connecting. Along with that, please, please, please make sure that you post your content into stories. Stories is a much bigger reach. You're getting a lot of reach, which means branding. Branding. So sharing your content into those stories is going to be a huge help for you to get a reach out there. And then whatever your expectations are. If it's really regional, have an idea and the content and the demographic that you're going to, right? There's different types of platforms, businesses and organizations that are going to connect with just this area. So there's a lot that can go into that. But those are some strategies that I would use for you. Jen, yes. I hope you have a wonderful fundraiser, and I hope to make it. I'm kind of 50-50 right now on something else going on. And I said Andy. Good morning to Andy and Andrew, Trish, Susan. Okay, so I got everybody. Elizabeth, I hope I helped you out a little bit, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. No one looks at your stories. Maybe you're selling too much. Again, I'd have to look at it. People sometimes when you're selling, it needs to be a ratio of things. And again, it's maybe you don't have the right audience that you're connecting with, and you might need to rethink the content for them. You might like the content, but they won't. I always tell people that sometimes business owners are so far in the forest they can't see the trees. That means that sometimes we get in our own way. So look at the content, and again, send it to me. Oh, you sent it. I'll take a look at it. I'll give you some feedback. Obviously, I'm probably not your demographic, but I will do my best to give you some feedback. All right. We're starting to get back in the swing of things. We've got some events going on, people. Yes, right? Before I forget, every Monday, our very own Crystal Davis has her Marketing Makeup Monday tips. They're usually late in the evening, but you can always go back. We have the playlist available in Facebook video under our videos. Crystal is amazing with makeup. She has really done a great job of growing that, and I'm very proud of her. So those of you ladies, gentlemen, could be gentlemen too, if you are interested in marketing makeup and how to use makeup to brand and bring out you need to follow Crystal Davis's Marketing Makeup Monday tips. Also, please, if you are a supporter, a veteran, or you are a veteran, please, please, please follow the Stars and Stripes SI Group page. We're growing that page. We're wanting to support businesses, and we're wanting to support events for veterans and so forth. So please, 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 please share that. Invite people to go to that page. It's very positive. We need positive right now, and there's nothing more positive in my mind than our veterans and seeing them successful. All right, we're going to jump in. Events. Boom. Tuesday, July 28th, 7 o'clock p.m. Red, wine, and blue tasting. It's going to be an online event. I'm going to have some veterans with me. We're going to do a tasting with Susan Williams, and Susan's going to kind of give us an overview of the wine. We're also going to be able to show you, I guess, where to get the wine, and there is a bottle that will be available that the proceeds go to veterans, to a veterans organization. So that I put in here in the link in the comments or in the description below. I have the Zoom link, I have the meeting idea, and the passcode. We would love to have you join us, ask questions, and I will put a list for that group. I need to put the event here too. I've not created the event, but I will put that in there, and hopefully you guys can join us virtually and ask questions and see if you can't get the wine yourself, and maybe we could all get it and do a virtual wine tasting. That'd be kind of fun. August 14th, a day with Tifa Snow, Dementia Educator and Advocate. That is also going to be an online event presented via Zoom. Our executive director, Michelle Snyder, is kind of heading this, putting this all together. We're very appreciative of her for that. There's going to be 2 sessions, 8:30 a.m. and 12 o'clock p.m. The topics included are in the description below, but we're looking for anybody that is a first responder, that works in a nursing home, that works with a dementia care unit, pretty much anybody that has any interaction. And nowadays, unfortunately, that is probably just about every last one of us that has some sort of interaction. So please check out the event. We would love to have you, and please spread the word. August 16th. What a great surprise. Yesterday, my buddy Sam Kuehnert, he messaged me, called me up. He's going to send me a book. I was really excited to hear about that. But he's like, Tom, we have an event coming up, and it is a 4-person golf scramble. It is taking place at Red Hawk Club in or around Pinckneyville. If you want to be a whole sponsor, they're looking for whole sponsors. They're $100 a pop. If you're wanting to have a team, they're $300. And if you're a single person, they're $75. Nubability is an amazing organization. This young man has built this organization with family and friends to be one of the nation's best. And it's based right here, and they go to different locations. Right here, DuQuoin, Illinois. And if you're not familiar with it, check it out. I'm very proud of Sam and the team of volunteers that he has and what he does. Southern Illinois people makes a difference in a lot of people's lives, and I'm very proud to be living here, and I'm proud to know them all. Okay, following up, Saturday, September 5th, get in shape. It's not too late. Running of the Vines, 30-mile relay. It starts in Alto Pass. My buddy Joe Gomez, my fellow veteran buddy, he is kind of overseeing this. There's information there. We have an announcement. He's been on me. We have a big announcement of someone that will be attending this event. So I need to get that updated, but I want to get some more information out on the event page. But if you are a runner or an ultra runner or a team and you want to challenge, and let me tell you, you've been cooped up for like 6 months, people. It's time to get out there. It's time to exercise. It's time to let some of this out. So we're going to have this event. Please, please join us on Saturday, September 5th. I'm sure I'll be out there. I haven't decided if I'm going to run or volunteer. So either way, we'd love to have you. And then following up, I just want to give my friend Liz Durrance over at Leaf Food Hub a big thank you for, as always, providing food opportunities not only for a co-op of farmers in our area, but for people to order online and have fresh food delivered to them during this time that we're all going through. They have pork, chicken, beef, turkey, duck, bison products, eggs, honey bread, bagels, coffee jams, pasta, vegetables, and more. So yeah, that's it, everybody. We're starting to get back. You can see I'm smiling. I'm liking to see that we're kind of getting back to some sort of normalcy. And at the end of the day, it's amazing to be alive. It's amazing to have this opportunity. And most importantly, I'm very honored and fortunate to be able to work with the team of people that I do, not only here at Harness Digital Marketing, but throughout the community with Veterans Projects and through City Council. So let me plug in here real quick. We had some more comments because I never want to leave anybody out. Oh, update alert. My buddy Josh, the Salty Sailor Canning Company will start distributing soon. I made a plug previously about that, and I was going to bring it in. I'm sorry, Josh. I want to show and share with everybody what he's done. Susan has created a link, and the veterans organizations that it goes to is the National Military Family Association. And then Jen, yes, definitely want to remember and honor your former husband as well. So thank you. Elizabeth, you're very welcome. I'll take a look at it and see what we can do. Yes, Jen, stories is where you're going to get more reach. You might get some engagement, but you're going to get more reach, okay? Everybody, like I said, oh, Andrew, don't wimp out. 30 miles, dude. I got to be honest. I'm going to the gym and I'm getting back. I've lost some weight, but I got to tell you, oh, man, we'd have to start training. I mean, breaking down 30 miles, 30 divided by 4, I don't even want to put it in my head, but what is that, 7 miles? I don't know. Either way, everybody have a wonderful day. If Harness Digital Marketing, if my team and I, our team and I can provide service for you, your business or organization, please reach out to us and allow us to hashtag turn the light bulb on for you. Have a wonderful day. Be the reason that someone smiles today.